Hi my angels, and welcome back to my channel Dr. Girl. And in today's video I'm going to let you know that what are the resources I used for practicing MCQs, be it for any exam, for NEET PG, for FMG, etc. So how did I do, what are the books I referred, and what are the techniques that I followed. So if you're new to this channel, kindly consider subscribing the channel and let's get started. So in order to solve the MCQ, you need to start loving the MCQs. Yeah, you need to start loving to solve the MCQs. So please, from the beginning only, make your mindset like that you love MCQ solving, because मैंने देखा है बहुत सारे students they tend to leave solving MCQs, only focus on the theory part and directly go to the exam. No, please don't do this mistake, because MCQ के बिना exam में कोई भी आपको fetch नहीं करेगा, कुछ भी आपको fetch नहीं होगा. So theory won't help you, only theory won't help you. So what you do is you start studying the theory and then you solve the same theory ka MCQs. So I did like that, and what I used to do is if there is a chapter or a topic, I studied that, then I went to any online app or any MCQ review book, and then I started studying the MCQs of that same topic. So I in my mind got an understanding of the thing that what I studied and how it can be framed into an MCQ and how it can be asked, right? So you also can do like that. If you have some other technique, you can follow that and also share it in the comments so that other people also can get help. Now for practicing the MCQs, what are the books you will get in the market? So for books, if you say there are many review books, there are 19 review books for 19 subjects. So in that review book, you will have a lot of MCQs related to that subject and the topics. So you can use that, but it becomes a lot bulkier and you cannot carry that everywhere. Obviously I had it because I took all the, I didn't have the knowledge at that time that what I have to study for MCQs. So I took all the 19 review books for all the subjects. Then also I had FMG solutions. Now FMG solutions is a very big book for FMG people. Now for NEET PG it won't suffice, because why will NEET PG students study the FMG solutions? You don't need it. You just can grab the previous year MCQs from FMG. So it will be helpful for you. Likewise, if you see for NEET PG, you have the first aid, USMLE first aid book. You can use that for studying the MCQs. But you get a lot of book in the market that will help you studying the MCQs, but it becomes a lot bulkier and you cannot like start just studying the MCQs from all the 19 subjects. So what I advise is you can use online platforms. In online platforms you can get a multiple questions in the question bank itself. So you have Prepladdder, you have Marrow, you have DAM's online coaching, you have Bhatia's online MCQ classes. So there are many multiple things that you have for MCQ solving purpose. You just need to buy any of the subscription. Now I wouldn't say that this is bad or this is good or this is like, because it is not a promotional video by any means. So whatever will help you, you can just solve the free MCQs and see what kind of MCQs platforms are offering, and you can just grab anyone you like or someone of your senior recommended to you. Marrow is good for MCQs from my end because I use that app. I also use Prepladdder, so I find both the apps are good in order to solve the Q bank. You can get any of these. Others I have not used. I have not used the Bhatia and the DAMS wala things, and I have not gone through that book, so I don't know about that. But if someone says that that is good, you can see for yourself. You can solve the MCQs, you can see for yourself that which one you are liking the most, and you can take that, right? So what will happen, it will be in the app will be in your mobile. You can solve MCQs anywhere and everywhere you want, right? Exam se pehle bhi you can just scroll into the MCQs, you can bookmark them, and you can do many other features in the app, right? So you can take an app like that. So I also used that thing. Then I took test and discussion series of various classes. Now what happens in test and discussion series is they give you questions. Suppose there are questions, 200 marks ka test hai, and they give you 200 questions, right? So that questions are also important, right? The next thing you can use is grand test. So everywhere you will get the question. So now all this grand test and discussion, Q banks, everything is available nowadays on the online platforms, online app. They're also available everywhere. So what toppers do is they take somebody's question back, they take somebody's notes, they take somebody's grand test, they take somebody's test and discussion, right? So like when you say that why the first rank interview is taken in all the platforms, so because they have used the platform, right? So there is a ratio that how much they have used the platform, उसके हिसाब से लेते हैं. तो अगर एक टॉपर है जो फर्स्ट रैंक करे, उसने MCQ सॉल्व किया है, तो उसने MCQ क्यू बैंक Prepladdder से भी सॉल्व किया है, क्यू बैंक Marrow से भी सॉल्व किया है, डैम से भी सॉल्व किया है, तो everywhere he has visited. That is why he is the topper, right? He has referred the theory book, he has referred the first aid, he has referred whatnot. So that is the method that you have to start studying, right? And also you can use your favorite social media platforms for solving MCQs. Nowadays there are many platforms, and many of the platforms like MedNeuron or Medical Journey, there are many pages on Instagram also, on Facebook also. So what you can do is you can follow that pages. They daily post some or the other MCQ or poll, or Telegram groups mein you can have many people who are like having the classes wala thing, the only MCQ daily practice thing. Also I used to use PG for my PG preparations. That app is very good, okay? So that app is actually free for like daily practice, daily MCQ practice, but also they have paid version if you want to deep dive into the app. But if you just want to scroll and want to get a lot of MCQs, so what you can do is you can use the free version of the app, and it's very good. It has a lot of MCQs, and the MCQs are also related to the NEET PG exam pattern, so you can follow that also. Now what are the tips I want to give you while practicing MCQs? First is you have to love solving MCQs. Wherever and everywhere you have to start solving the MCQs after reading your theory, right? The next tip that I want to give you is, while solving the MCQs, try and rule out the options, right? So suppose you imagine yourself sitting in an exam while you solve the MCQs, and you have 4 options, right? Now exam में तो आपको 4 ऑप्शन मिलते हैं. जब आप क्लिनिकल प्रैक्टिस में जाओगे आगे, आपको सिर्फ एक इंसान आएगा. नो डायग्नोसिस, नो 4 ऑप्शंस, नथिंग. यू जस्ट हैव टू फोकस, राइट? सो exam mein, you have a benefit that you have 4 options, so you have to start ruling the options out. What you can do is you read the question correctly, then there are 4 options, start ruling out. मतलब ये देखो कि ये वाला तो नहीं हो सकता, ये वाला तो वो डिजीज में था, ये वाला नहीं हो सकता. So while you practice MCQ, start ruling out the options, and then only in exam what will happen, you will rule out the options, and you'll get to the correct answer, even if you are not studied the topic, or even if you are not studied that MCQ anywhere before. So I used to do that, and it helped me a lot to score good marks in my exams in NEET PG and FMGE both. So you can use that technique also. It's very helpful. So you have to rule out the options, and then you get confused between the 2 options. That is every time that will happen, but it's okay. As much as you solve, the more you will get knowledge, and the more you will reach towards the correct answer. Your eye will go to that correct answer itself, right? सो इन एग्जाम क्या होता है कि कुछ क्वेश्चन के आंसर हमें डायरेक्टली आते होते हैं, तो दैट इज फाइन. बट जो क्वेश्चन के आंसर हमें नहीं आते या हम कंफ्यूज है, उसमें ये रूल आउट वाला ऑप्शन आपको बहुत हेल्प करेगा. सो स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिसिंग द सेम फ्रॉम द स्टार्टिंग. नेक्स्ट दैट आई वांट टू टेल यू दैट स्टार्ट practicing the MCQs way before, right? So जब theory पढ़ रहे हो तभी MCQ solve कर लो, क्योंकि if you say that I'll solve it at the end of the entire subject, that will be very late, because जो first chapter है उसका आप भूल जाओगे कि आपने क्या पढ़ा था. तो start with first chapter, then MCQs, first, second, third, then MCQs, and then give one GT, or then give one revision test. So this will, in this pattern if you study, everything will be revised also, and everything will be in a flow that it will be in your mind every day, right? So every day it's not necessary that you solve the same MCQ, like the same subject MCQ. You can take a break in between. So कल आपने अगर PSM पढ़ा हो तो, और आज anatomy पढ़ रहे हो, तो what you can do is you can solve PSM MCQ on the day you are studying anatomy, or solve anatomy MCQ on the day you are studying medicine. So you have to trick your mind also like that whether you are remembering anatomy or not, whether you are remembering PSM or not. So these are the few tips that I want to give you and I used while practicing my MCQs. You can follow the same, and there are many mentors out there who are guiding you all, so you can also follow their pages and channel. Thank you so much for watching the entire video, and keep solving MCQ, keep practicing and keep studying. Once you will ace your exam definitely, if you follow all the tips and tricks that people are giving and I am giving also. If you have any doubt, write everything in the comment section. I will surely answer all your doubts, and if you need any help you can also mention it in the comment sections. Also, if you're new to the channel, kindly consider subscribing and press the bell icon right next to it so that all the notifications come to you and you are updated. And thank you so much for joining my family, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.